Every single one of Mauricio Shogun Rua's fights have been barn burners.
Shogun Rua is one of the greatest fighters of the last decade. He's knocked out the who's who of mixed martial arts.
And it is over! Shogun!
Yeah, this is the end of the fight.
He knocked out Quentin Rampage Jackson in the first round. Knee-barred Kevin Randleman. The absolute destruction of Lyoto Machida. Wow! Where he claimed the title.
O que eu amo fazer é lutar, eu faço isso porque eu gosto, a minha alegria é treinar.
Family life is huge for Brandon. The Filipino culture, the house is just full of people, aunties, uncles, relatives, cousins, brothers, sisters.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
I fight because it's a way for me to secure the future generations of the Vera tribe.
That's right. That's right. That's what Shogun doing. He's going to sleep hard.
For my parents, my wife, my siblings, it's a way I can provide for everybody.
Brandon Vera was one of the future stars of mixed martial arts.
Brandon Vera was a huge prospect. He was telling the world he was going to be the light heavyweight champion. He was going to be the heavyweight champion.
I'm going to be the first heavyweight champion, hold that belt, drop down, and take the light heavyweight championship.
He was a real talent, real special athlete.
And he looked like he could do it. And then he got into this huge contract dispute with his former manager. This thing lasted forever. And it was a huge legal battle. And then ever since he came back, he wasn't right after that.
You can't call my career an arc. It's more like peaks, valleys, peaks, hell. I know where I've fallen to, I know where I need to go, and I know the path that I need to take.
This is an amazing opportunity for him. If he beats Shogun, Brandon lets everybody know, I'm back.
This fight tonight is the key to unlock everything that Brandon Vera has ever wanted. 25 minutes tonight can change this guy's life forever.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight matchup. 30-year-old Shogun against 34-year-old Brandon the Truth Vera, who is 2 inches taller. The reach is identical. Once again, with the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, with Chairman John Frierson. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Mike Beltran, Cecil Peoples, and Lester Griffin. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, from Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, it's fight time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record. 12 wins, 5 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 203.8 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Brandon the Truth Vera! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record. 20 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former 2005 Pride Middleweight Grand Prix champion and the former UFC Light Heavyweight champion, Mauricio Shogun Rua!
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch it up, make it official.
Joe, Brandon Vera said to me last night, he said, I'm going to walk in and kick him, then he's going to kick me. Both kicks are going to hurt, and he thinks they're going to occur in about the first 30 seconds. Shogun, Vera, and here we go. Fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds, and there's a kick.
Vera with a very powerful body kick to open things up. Right away, he landed that.
Southpaw stance for Brandon Vera. Big takedown by Shogun.
Very unusual. If you look at Vera's losses, the Fabricio Verdun loss, the John Jones loss, and the Thiago Silva one that eventually became a no contest, it was when guys held him down and beat him up on the ground. This may be what Shogun is thinking in this attack.
Both men looking to make a statement, as the bar has been set pretty high.
He pushed him away from the cage
by Lyoto Machida. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. After only 4 years of training is Shogun Rua.
Brandon has been a Lloyd Irvin brown belt for a long time now. Very skilled on the ground. But that is what has failed him inside the octagon.
Shogun, as impressive as his career has been, has 17 wins, as we mentioned earlier, by knockout or TKO, 1 by submission.
Shogun still on top, controlling him in a half guard position, pressing down, trying to get that right leg free. He's going to use his left foot and press down with his instep. There he's doing that, and using that left foot to pressure it and pass. Can't quite get past that right leg, struggling to go clockwise, and get outside of that half guard position.
All 4 of Shogun's UFC wins have been by knockout or TKO.
Now he's out. And he's in half guard. Inside control. That right knee, though, of Brandon Vera is almost in the game. And know how Shogun is trying to bypass that knee, and he does so. Now he's in full side control. Now this is what he wants. He wants to pin down that arm. Guillotine attempt here by Shogun, and Brandon is trying to get back up to the cage, where he will try to wall walk and use the cage to get back to his feet, and Shogun hits him with a nasty knee to the body in this position as he tries to get back up. And
Vera's up, right with a head kick and a head kick again, and pushing forward, right back into the clinch. Brandon Vera's outstanding in the clinch, has very good knees. He eats a couple, courtesy of Shogun here, though.
And Shogun drops down for a single. Remember, Brandon has a wrestling background, was an excellent collegiate wrestler before he ever got into MMA. Guillotine attempt by Brandon Vera. He's got it locked up.
Trying to choke him out.
That looks pretty good. It's a little high. He's got to get a little higher up on the neck. Now it's good. I can't tell how his hands are gripped, but this looks fairly tight.
Shogun's in trouble. Remain patient.
He's in trouble. This is a good guillotine. Brandon would like to get his body closer to Shogun's. He would like to get higher up on the neck. Yeah, he lost it.
And Joe, I was going to ask you, how long does Vera stay with the potential submission attempt before he burns his arms out? And right then, Shogun able to escape trouble.
And Shogun again trying to pass.
8 of his 15 career submission attempts.
Big shots by Shogun. Big shots by Shogun.
Right now it's ground and pound for Mauricio Shogun Rua. All facets of mixed martial arts being displayed here in our final 2 light heavyweight showcase fights.
Shogun again trying to bypass the half guard. Again, it's his right leg that's trapped. He will try to press down with his left shin and instep on the thigh to separate the legs of Brandon Vera to pop his right leg out. Or he will shift his hips to the left. See how he's done that? And put his hips down and he will carry his right leg over the top like that.
Two great Muay Thai strikers, and the battle has been on the mat so far.
Got it back, full back mount.
Not good for Brandon Vera.
Terrible.
30 seconds left in the round.
Terrible. He's going to flatten him out here. And he's wide open for punches here, and hammer fist by Shogun.
The last time we saw Mauricio submit anybody was when he submitted Kevin Randleman with a nasty knee bar in Pride. But he has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
That was back at Pride 32 against the former champion Kevin the Monster Randleman. Final seconds of the first of a potential five-minute rounds. And Shogun dominant.
Fight.
And again, Vera
Beautiful inside leg kick by Shogun, and he clipped him with a left hook as well.
Shogun turning it up here early. Here in round 2, hit him with a big right hand. Vera stumbles.
Brandon got rocked.
Looking to stop it here. Shogun looking for the finish. The big knee. Uppercuts. And again.
And Brandon's fighting back. He's not giving up.
Vera in the southpaw stance again.
Elbow by Brandon.
Fighter. Southpaw all the way thus far for Brandon Vera, but eating a lot of punches. Nearly 50 significant strikes landed by Mauricio Shogun Rua thus far in just 6 minutes.
Brandon's still there, though. He's got his wits about him, and a nice straight left by Brandon. He switched to orthodox here.
This is exactly what Vera said. We are going to go at it, and I'm going to be there, and I'm going to fight, and I will allow this moment to define my career to the positive. And
Good
here he
shot
goes.
by Brandon Vera. Nice oblique kick to the thigh. Brandon's in this fight, Mike.
No question. And Shogun is running out of gas. Hands are low.
Brandon switched back to southpaw. Nice straight left by Brandon, and a nice elbow as well.
Right hand. Oh, that hit him. That hurt him bad, right in the eye.
He's blocking these, though.
The clinch.
Shogun's coming up front. Nice leg kick by Shogun. Shogun locking the head up, going to the body with those knees. Snaps him down.
He smashed that right hand into the left eye of Vera a moment ago, and that hurt him.
Oh, Brandon's in trouble. He's bleeding. Brandon's got to get back up to his feet. Stand up. He's got to stand up.
Shogun
clipped him with an uppercut.
With the punch. Yeah, look at the damage to the eye. The left eye of Brandon Vera from that right hand a moment ago.
Brandon Vera's still in it, though, Mike.
Brandon
He's still
Vera's a gamer tonight, man.
He clipped him with the right hand.
This is how badly men want to fight for a title in the UFC. This is what they are willing to do inside the octagon to wear UFC gold. Nice right hand again by Shogun.
Nice elbow by Brandon Vera in return. And nice right hand
quick
by
right
Brandon.
hand. Man, can they stay at this pace for 5 rounds. Looking at the clock is Shogun. 140. Southern California crowd cheering on San Diego, California's Brandon Vera.
People love an underdog.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice takedown by Brandon Vera. Mauricio Shogun is exhausted. If Brandon Vera's going to attack, now is the time.
He was also exhausted against Dan Henderson, though, and ended up finishing that fight on top.
Brandon is taking his time here.
Yes, he is.
These little elbows to the body, shoulders to the body, these are useless. He's got to, there he goes. He's got to suck it up and land some significant shots and take advantage of this opportunity. He's on top of him here. If Herb Dean stands him up now, this is going to get ugly.
Brandon said 5 years of struggles can come to a conclusive end tonight.
Brandon's got to move to the mount position. That half guard is wide open.
Now those knees a moment ago will do damage.
Yeah, those are good shots. But you see the half guard? Look at Shogun's legs. There's nothing holding that leg in there.
Brandon again with that knee.
If Brandon just shifts to his left hip, he can get out of that half guard in 2 seconds. He needs to do that. Free that leg up, man.
Final 10 seconds of the round. What a great battle thus far.
Don't even look at me, just breathe. You gotta feint a little bit more. You gotta keep using your feints in and out. You're doing very, very well. When you connect your hand, you gotta...
You hear that? You hear it going okay? Hey, Brandon, and give me a little bit of resets. We don't stay stuck in the mirror. You got that? We don't stay stuck in the mirror. Good elbows inside, and you got that sweep every time on the fence. You got that sweep.
What a spectacular fight this is becoming. Look at this elbow by Brandon Vera. Right to the chin of Shogun, staggered him. And look at this Shogun right hand.
There you see the damage that right hand did on the left eye of Brandon Vera. Round 3. Remember, this is a non-title fight, but it is a main event fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. It's a fight that could lead to a title shot, though, for the winner. Significant strikes landed at a very high frequency and a very high percentage by Shogun.
Win, lose, or draw, this fight has proven that Brandon Vera can hang with the very best in the division. That a motivated, focused Brandon Vera is capable of fighting this way against a guy like Shogun. This is a victory in and of itself for Brandon at this stage of his career.
Which may be, as he said, a defining moment in his career.
And in my opinion, the momentum is on his side. This is what he's got to avoid, though. He's got to avoid Shogun taking him down, and he does.
Got pushed away, though.
I'd like to see more of that left kick by Brandon. He's got an excellent left kick from that southpaw position.
Counter by Shogun, again in close quarters. He used the right front kick to the left thigh to Shogun, but Shogun
there's that kick.
There it is.
There's one to the thigh. Nicely done.
And he set it up nicely with the hands.
And he fired it in perfectly. But Shogun clipped him to the left there.
You want to get that shin bone into the meat of the thigh of your opponent. Randy Couture once said, getting hit with a kick like that is like getting hit by a baseball bat.
Oh!
Big knee in the clinch a moment ago. Vera moves down, making himself a downed opponent. Maybe to avoid another knee more so than anything else.
Shogun looks like he's going for an anaconda choke. He couldn't get it all the way through.
It was fellow Brazilian Pedro Rizzo who had Randy even in victory, walking with a limp for quite a number of weeks.
Shogun has got to do something damaging to Brandon now that he's got him in this position. There's a nice knee.
Many years ago.
Oh, good uppercut.
This is our main event. Mauricio Shogun Brandon Vera. Third round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice, very nice by Brandon.
In these final 2 fights, Dana White has said the man who wins most impressively will get the next title shot.
Beautiful combination by Brandon Vera.
At 205 after John Jones and Dan Henderson fight. Machida won by knockout. Now these guys are going back and forth and battling over and over
nice
again.
Head kick by Brandon. Oblique kick. Combination by Vera.
Shogun and Vera clinch.
Shogun with the trip.
Back on top.
Brandon's got to get out from under the bottom.
Both men are
This
taking
is
a quick
critical.
rest here.
There's only a minute and a half to go. Brandon has got to suck it up. This fight is within his grasp, Mike.
Shogun is past halfway. He's going to try to push down on the leg, get the other leg free. Vera utilizing the closed half guard, but sneaking free is Shogun.
Shogun's going to mount him.
Yeah.
Any second now, he's going to mount him.
He's sneaking that right leg out.
Brandon's holding on to that single. He can turn this into a deep half. He's got to slide his body down. This is actually not bad for Brandon. If he knows his position, he can slide his body down. But now Shogun recognizing that, he's hammer fisting him. Back to half guard. Not much time. Brandon's got to get up. Use that underhook on the left side to stand up. That's what he needs on that left side.
What we are seeing here tonight is a spectacular display, Joe, of all the skills that encompass mixed martial arts.
Absolutely, and we're seeing heart and will to win. The will to achieve victory, to do what you have to do. And right now, Brandon Vera's got to find it with 13 seconds left. He's got to at least attempt a sweep.
All the skills, all the intangibles, and 3 rounds are complete. 2 rounds could remain.
What a fight this is.
Mauricio Shogun Rua has made a habit of going deep into 5-round fights. This is uncharted territory for Brandon Vera.
What was his fight with Tim Sylvia? That wasn't a 5-round fight?
He didn't go deep.
Flip.
Yes, it was back at UFC 77.
Nice knee to the body by Brandon. Brandon taking control of the stand-up here early in the 4th. In that fight, though, Brandon broke his hand early in the fight with a left hook.
Broken left hand. Shogun coming off a 5-round battle, Joe.
Shogun again looking for the takedown. This is so interesting. It's so rare to see Shogun be the guy who's trying to take fighters down.
For Vera, that was 5 years ago in Cincinnati that he fought Tim Sylvia.
This is a victory in and of itself that Shogun wants to take him down, because you would think that Shogun would be happy with anybody that wants to stand and trade with him.
And you know, with the Greco-Roman background of Vera, I actually thought it might be Vera looking for the takedown.
Knee to the body and then a nice one to the head by Shogun. Yeah, I would have thought of the same thing, Mike. But Brandon very rarely takes guys down.
Right. Uses his wrestling in reverse.
And Brandon's got the tie clinch here. Let's see if Brandon can get some knees off. There's one to the thigh. He's hampered by having his back to the cage right now, though. Plus, he's absolutely exhausted. That last round was a brutal one. In the 4th and 5th rounds, Mike, in a fight like this, it really becomes a war of attrition. And that's what we saw in Shogun's last fight with Dan Henderson. Badly beat in the first 2 rounds, Shogun rallied back, and in the 5th was mounted on Dan Henderson for most of the round. Brandon attempted a sweep there, attempted a trip.
Such a closely contested fight in so many areas statistically. The one advantage that Shogun has had in this battle thus far are the strikes.
Woo! Look at that. There's that left hook. That left hook, right leg kick. Nice elbow by Brandon. Oh, a nice right elbow as well. Oh, big uppercut by Shogun. Brandon is throwing that combination, the straight right, left hook, and then right leg kick. And Eric Del Furio was calling for it in the corner.
Just the heart and will of a man who wants to be the champion again and a man who dreams to be a champion.
This is an absolutely grueling fight, Mike. These guys are just gutting it out at this point. The amount of punishment that both men have taken. And that is one of the things that really wears a fighter out. It's not just the pace of the fight. It's the impact on your body. It's the shots that you've taken that really sap your strength and endurance. And Shogun's trying to pinch him out. There we go. They're separated again.
Joe, you had mentioned earlier his fight with Tim Sylvia. And my memory did serve me correctly. That was a 3-round fight. This is Vera's first fight to go this deep.
So Sylvia had already lost the title?
Yes. That was back in Cincinnati. So uncharted waters indeed.
We've had too many fights, my man. I forgot most of them. Oh, big uppercut, right hand by Shogun. Left hook by Shogun. Brandon Vera, right hand shot.
Looking to finish it right here.
That's it.
It is all over. Shogun has finished Vera here in the fourth.
That was a war. That was a real war.
Man, who do you pick for the most impressive performance?
Machida. Machida.
The third time Mauricio Shogun Rua has gone into the fourth round, first with Lyoto Machida right here in this building, then most recently with Dan Henderson tonight. He earns the victory, stopping Brandon Vera. Here in the fourth round, what a hard-fought battle by both men. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Mauricio Shogun Rua.
4:09 of the fourth, the victory.
I am here with the winner, Mauricio Shogun Rua, the former light heavyweight champion. First of all, congratulations on your victory. Give us your thoughts on the fight. How tough was this fight for you?
Thank you very much, guys. I'm very happy for winning this fight. Thank you. I fight. My first motivation is my fans. Thank you very much, guys.
This is the second war that you've been in. 2 really tough, grueling fights, the Henderson fight and now this one. Did anything surprise you about Brandon Vera in this fight?
Brandon Vera is a good fighter. I respect him. But I'm sorry, guys. Não dei meu melhor hoje.
Unfortunately, I don't give my best today, but I will prove I will give my best for sure in the future.
You don't feel that this was your best. Why do you say that?
Por que você acha que não foi o teu melhor? Você tem mais para oferecer ainda?
Com certeza, eu sei que eu podia dar meu melhor. Com todo respeito ao Breno, eu dei meu máximo, mas eu consegui a vitória, esse é o meu grande objetivo.
The most important thing is the victory, and I respect a lot Brandon. He made a good fight, excellent fight, and let's see what's happening next.
Why do you say, though, that this was not your best?
Por que você diz que não foi o teu melhor hoje?
Porque eu cansei pouco, não deveria.
I'm a little tired from the second to the third round, more than I expected.
Well, congratulations, Shogun. This is a very important victory for you. Congratulations on your victory. Look forward to seeing you again. Mauricio Shogun Rua, ladies and gentlemen.
Mauricio Shogun Rua wins a back-and-forth battle. Shows guts, determination, and a desire to leave with his arm raised.